Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back from the ad break. You are still watching Prime Live, and tonight we have an amazing guest joining us. But referencing to the fact that last night President Cyril Ramaphosa gave a hearty applause to the Matric class of 2024, who for the first time in our history actually managed an 80% pass rate. Out of them, about 50% have passed with a bachelor pass. But what happens to those who did not actually quite make the grade to enter tertiary education? They can always register to rewrite the National Senior Certificate exams. Now, Mr. Tawanda Mangono, principal of Jeppe Education Centre, joins me now. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for joining us on Prime Live.
Good evening, Aisha.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing the school name properly, but I do now. I know that a lot of people have a lot of pronunciations. I've heard people saying GP, Jeppe.
It's GP.
It's GP. All right. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. So just to jump right straight into it, please tell us about who will be needing to rewrite their matric, and is it only for those who have failed, or is it only for is it also for people that also want to just upgrade their marks? Maybe they didn't get the marks that they were expecting. Please tell us about that.
Okay. For matric rewrites, it's for both groups, I would say. The first one, those who have failed, those who failed or who have failed to meet the university entrance requirements. Someone is doing maybe 7 subjects or 8 subjects, and they fail maybe all of their subjects. So it caters for that. That's number one. Then the second one are those who have passed, but because the course that they want to do at tertiary requires maybe a higher APS score. So we cater for those so that they can upgrade their marks. The person has passed, but they just need to upgrade the marks.
Okay, so we also heard that your schools, one of the schools that actually have done well, one of the independent schools that have done well in Gauteng. Please tell us some more about that.
Okay, we've been, I would say, part of the top for the past 4 years, independent schools. And last year, that is for the 2024, we're actually the top independent school in Gauteng. That's how good our results were. And we're very proud of that. Thanks to the dedication of the teachers and the learners, of course.
That's so amazing. Congratulations on that. And we do hope that this year and moving forward, that's the kind of results that you guys achieve. So we do also understand that many of the children who benefit from your schools are in the inner city. Is there a particular kind of student that lives in the various city centers besides inner city?
Okay, we do cater for almost everyone, all over Gauteng, I would say. With students who come from as far as the Sowetos, East Rand, everywhere. We cater for such learners. But basically, our students come from the low income to the middle income group. That's our main focus. We provide services for such.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily for people that are only in the inner city.
It's not for those ones. We have, doors are open for everyone else, even around Johannesburg.
Yeah, because given the pass rates, I mean, people are watching, they probably want to bring their kids.
They must, definitely they must.
Should. And speaking of that, we do know that the registration date is coming closer near us. Please tell us about the process that the parents should maybe take heed on.
Okay, for you to be registered with us, we need your statement of results from the previous year, or when you did your matric. It might not necessarily be from last year. So we need a statement of results. We need the ID for the child, and also the ID for the parent. The person will be responsible for all communication with the school with regards to the child. So if we have got those 3 documents, we are good to go.
Okay, that's actually interesting. When it comes to students that are not always keen to take this step, with most of the students want to give up, especially when it comes to those who have failed and they want to rewrite, or those who want to upgrade. They feel like it's such a long process. Like, why should I actually go through that? And we also know that in South Africa, it's actually known for a lot of kids around this time of the year actually commit a lot of suicide. What advice would you give to the kids and the parents that are watching, in how they can best show support and be there for the kids, but also for the students that are actually watching that are on the verge of feeling like giving up?
Okay, failing matric or not getting accepted to an university because you don't meet the APS score is not the end of the road. We have had over the past years students who come who have failed and they're almost giving up. We motivate them, we give them examples of people who have taken this path before. And in almost all cases, everyone who has entered our doors, they left the institution smiling. because we know the truth. We know our job. We have qualified teachers. We have even counselors who try to motivate and counsel. Some of these children want to give up. And every day, every time, it's a success story over the years. So giving up is a no-no. The parents must support their children. They must encourage them. Let them come to GP education. We create magic, I would say.
All right, that's actually very good. And just before I let you go, can you please tell us about the details of the school? Do you have branches somewhere else? Is it only based in Gauteng? Where can they actually find more information on the schools?
Okay, more information can be found on the internet. We have our website, www.gpeducationcentre.co.za. We are on WhatsApp, we are on Twitter, we are on TikTok, almost all various social media channels. Yes, we are there. And in Johannesburg, we are in New Dromfontein. That's number 63 Civil Rights Street. That's where our location is. And we do have branches all over the country, I would say. We have one in the Pretoria, we have one in Polokwane, we have one in Rustenburg, one in Bloemfontein.
That's amazing. And I hope they're also achieving the same results as the one in Gauteng. It's not like a Gauteng thing.
No, it's not a Gauteng thing. The quality is standard.
It's the education at Jeep. Okay, makes sense. Thank you so much, Mr. Tawanda, for joining us, and continue doing the amazing work that you do as the principal of the school, but also just in contributing to the education sector in South Africa.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Viewers at home, that was Mr. Tawanda, who's actually the principal of GP Education Centre. And we had such a lovely conversation on, the processes that it actually takes to embark on a journey with them, but also how amazing they are when it comes to education. So make sure that you actually run, because registration dates will be open very soon. So we're looking forward to the new year with them and actually seeing their great results. But without wasting any time, we are going to take a quick ad break. We still have more content for you right after this.